there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're talking love and marriage, Huntsville. Y'all know why y'all here. Anything I say is alleged and in my very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is ever personal. None of this is ever personal. Please get out of your feelings. So we need to talk about STORMI because she's addressing some issues on live regarding people not getting their orders, issues with some of the products, yada yada yada. I thought all this stuff was fixed when you brought in Kyle. I thought the shipping turnaround had to be within 72 hours on TikTok. And people who ordered for the past couple of months, especially since Black Friday, still don't have their orders. Child. Okay, so STORMI posted on her Instagram first and said the following. This was a couple of hours ago. And it said, when we get all these orders done, I must sleep 48 hours straight. LOL. Getting 110,000 orders in one day is not for the weak. Top that with having a product people didn't respond well to is worse. Grateful for the ride. Hashtag CEO mindset. So there's a few things that are happening. People are getting reactions to some of STORMI's products. That's not a lie. People are posting actual receipts. There's an issue with her new body butter. The consistency isn't good. It's like dripping everywhere. So some people are now redoing videos saying that if their house was ice cold, that they had to leave the product out or put the product in the refrigerator or the freezer so that you can do the Dairy Queen Blizzard. That there's, if you flip it over, no product comes out. And I'm just confused. Like what is happening, you guys? What is happening? This is not Black excellence. So anyways, so STORMI said regarding the body butter, people are going to get coupons that had placed orders for it, and the people who still have not received their orders yet that included the body butter are going to automatically get refunds. And then also she said as well that if you have received your body butter already, that you can also request a refund if you are not happy with the product, you guys. And she said she still has at least 16,000 more orders to go to still ship out to people. People literally are like, listen, you know, they ordered on Black Friday, they ordered whenever, and it just says that there's like a label that was printed, but nothing has been shipped, nothing's at USPS, and so on and so forth. And the people are just trying to figure out, okay, when are they going to get their orders? And then STORMI said, you know, reach out to customer service if you have any problems, that they're really good. But then there was people in the comments who had receipts that said, hey, I have been reaching out to customer service. They're not responding. They're not responding. They're not telling me the information that I need to be successful, right? So nonetheless, STORMI kind of basically alluded to her probably doing too much too fast, putting out too many products too fast, probably too focused on trying to break all these records. But what do these records mean in sales if the products aren't working? If the products are causing reactions to people? No. And for people who want to gloss over this and pretend that this isn't happening just because you like STORMI, that's weak sauce. No. We're going to go over the good, the bad, the ugly. We're going to go over the good, bad, and the ugly. Nobody is exempt. Nobody is safe, right? So then STORMI said that she apparently has been talking in a Facebook group. Again, the same people who want to accuse, you know, others of talking to bloggers or being in the comments on social media. It seems that, you know, it's free reign for Marceau, STORMI, and others to just write their whole life story and paint a whole nother narrative on these Facebook groups, you guys. I don't know which Facebook group it is. It doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is STORMI still isn't standing on business. She still is not stating where she stands because every time throughout the live, she really wasn't giving much information.
and kept telling people to record it and spread the word. And my thing is this, if you're the CEO and everything else, why can't you do a live and save it? Why can't you get on Instagram? Why are you afraid to get on Instagram live and tell your people, or do a multi-live? Well, that way you are streaming across all your platforms, whether it is Facebook, whether it is TikTok, whether it is Instagram, and so on and so forth, so all of your followers are aware of what is going on. But see, you ran off the show and then you ran to hide on TikTok because you assumed on TikTok that the bulk of the people buying your products knew nothing about your past as a reality TV star. So nonetheless, it's just weird. It's just weird how Stormi's playing this. I don't understand what's happening. She keeps mentioning that she's been crying and that she's been upset and all this other stuff, and that she's just been trying to get to it. Apparently, I believe it's going to be 5:30 Eastern time, so coming up here in about 20 odd minutes or so, there's supposed to be a big meeting, and they're going to decide on ultimately what they want to do with the buttercream. As of now, you can't purchase it, and they're going to make a decision on whether or not they're going to continue with it. And then Stormi also said that, pretty much if anything had vanilla in it, that those body creams were wrong. It just wasn't going to work. The body butters were not going to work, but it sounds like pretty much all of them, there was some problems there. So nonetheless, that was that. I'm trying to think if there was anything else. Oh yeah, then there's still products, you guys, that haven't even been shipped out yet. So she said the knockout boxes aren't going to be shipped out till sometime this weekend. She said the candles, because it takes longer to package, that they still haven't been shipped out yet. And it's just like, and she's blaming it on the fact that it takes extra time to, do the packing and everything else. And it's just like, well, why haven't we hired more people? And then the biggest tea that was spilled, you guys. The biggest tea that was spilled is her lead packager got arrested, you guys. Got arrested sometime over the weekend. And her assistant was like, Stormi, I don't think you should be telling people this. And she's like, it's cool. They don't know who he is. They don't know what his name is. And here's the thing. It's not about who it is, because you're concerned if whether or not people are going to look him up and look up his criminal background. You keep saying this is a multi-million-dollar company, Stormi. You keep saying that you've made millions of dollars and all these things. When you are in a different tax bracket, when you are really successful, you have to move different in all facets. And there's a level of professionalism that just isn't there at all. There is a lack of professionalism. There is a lack of organization. And I don't understand how everything went to HELL in a handbasket ever since Kyle left. Because when Kyle was here, your stuff, you had to have that mandated 72-hour turnaround on TikTok, or else it was going to be free to the people. But I don't understand, what's taking so long. And then she was going to try, on top of all of this, to have a Christmas live. She was going to have a Christmas live, you guys, and try to push more flash sales and try to push all these products. And my thing is this, how can you push more products when the people that have ordered the products the past couple of months still don't even have their orders? Still hasn't even been shipped. All they're seeing on their notifications is there's a printing label. And that's it. And you click, and the people who said that they were, waiting on their stuff, they said, because Stormi was like, well, just follow the tracking information and da-da-da-da-da. Well, the people in the comments were like, yeah, I followed the tracking information. And the tracking information said that the post office is waiting on you with my packages. Like, it's just a mess. And it seems that each product it's on its separate shipment of sorts. That if you ordered body glaze, that's on a separate shipment. If you ordered the body creams, that was on a separate shipment. If you ordered candles, that's on a future shipment. If you ordered the knockout box, that's on a future shipment. And a whole bunch of people, I think, were asking her about the oils, because a lot of people who ordered oils have not received their oils, and she didn't respond. She didn't answer that. She didn't say the status of that. But my thing is this. you have a responsibility, Stormy, as the CEO of this multi-million-dollar company to be transparent with the people. And you want to brag about sales, you want to brag all about all this other stuff, and you are not even getting the fundamentals together. She also mentioned that she happened to run into somebody who also, I don't know if they still work for Johnson & Johnson, but basically they helped Johnson & Johnson get their warehouse and everything else in order, and they told Stormy that they would help her. And then Stormy said that next year she wants to focus on having better packaging and having nicer packaging. So, like, for instance, having the body glaze be like in a donut box, like that you would get from like a bakery. And I'm just like, I just don't understand. You know, we have a crisis, Stormy, with the actual products itself. Why are we focusing in on how cute we want the box to be? That's not relevant right now. What's relevant right now is you want to retain your customers. And there was a lot of unhappy people in that live that were like, listen, I've done everything that you've suggested, and I still don't have any information. I still haven't heard anything. So no, this isn't spreading false information. This isn't spreading hate. This isn't bullying. Here's the thing. Y'all always want to talk about support black businesses, support black entrepreneurs, da-da-da-da-da. But if there is problems, you guys, and this has been an ongoing problem. This isn't new. Ever since Stormy, even when it was Canvas Beauty and she was selling, you know, the hair care stuff, it was taking people months to receive their orders. It was so long that people were getting their orders that they forgot that they placed the order. And at that time, there was no refunds because Stormy wasn't on TikTok then. But now that Stormy's on TikTok, you know, you have to do refunds. There has to be a process if there's something wrong with the products, if there's something wrong with the consistency, if what people thought, and that's the biggest thing too. A lot of people said, hey, the product that you displayed on that live Black Friday is not the product that I received. You made it seem like it was on point, it was top notch, it was appropriate as what most body butters are supposed to look like, and they said it was dripping, drip, drippity drop, like this isn't it. But nonetheless, you know, these people are so triggered, and it's interesting because the same people that have all this hatred and all this negativity for others, you know, are trying to cry wolf about Stormy. And it's like, this is nothing new. Stormy's had issues, but I thought this turned around when you hired Kyle. So I don't understand, you know, she said there's still 16,000 orders that need to be shipped out, you guys. People are trying to blame USPS and losing packages and all this nonsense. No. Let's not do that, you guys. Let's not do that. Like, let's keep it a buck for what it is. And this is the problem. If you continue to make excuses for products not being up to par, products not matching what you saw on the actual live, you still not receiving your products and everything else. And it's going on weeks, and it's pretty soon going to be going on months again, just like it was with Canvas Beauty. Like enough is enough, you guys. You're always talking about, like I said, support black business, support black entrepreneurs, da-da-da-da-da. But you want to also sit here, if you like the person, that's why I don't like stand-em. Because stand-em means that you ignore all of the flaws. You ignore all of the alarm bells. And you do not hold that person accountable if you are a stan. But if you are somebody who is real and is going to keep it a buck with the people and say, listen, people are not receiving their orders and haven't received their orders, especially if they ordered stuff on Black Friday. Apparently, there's at least 16,000 orders that still need to go out. Apparently, there's certain items, depending on what you order, that haven't even been shipped out yet. And then Stormy kept telling the people to just record this live and distribute it to people and tell the people. And everybody that kept coming in kept asking Stormy, oh, okay, what's the update? What do I need to do? What's happening? And Stormy's like, well, just ask somebody to, share the live. Whoever is recording the live, just ask them. And it's like, Stormy, this isn't it. This isn't it. You should have got up there and said, and like I said, you should have went live across all of your platforms. You should have released a professional statement and said, I understand the concern regarding the body butter. I understand people are having, issues. People are not happy with the consistency, and there's several issues. So what we've done, we've took the product off the shelf. We're not sure whether or not it's going to be temporary or permanent. However, if you've already received this body butter, you are going to, also get you have to request a refund, right? And you're also going to get a credit for a future order if this body butter comes back. And then if you have still not received your body butter, then you are automatically going to be refunded, and you will be notified at a later date whether or not we are going to move forward with selling body butter. As for my other products, knockout boxes are going to be shipping out this day. Body oils are going to be shipping out this day. Candles are going to be shipping out this day. Diffusers are going to be shipping out this day, or whatever else. You should have had a whole list so that everybody is aware of what's next, and then redirect them to, hey, if you're still having issues, please contact TikTok customer service and explain what's going on. But you were so all over the place and frazzled, Stormy, and it wasn't a good look. How are people supposed to support you and root for you, and you were completely out of order? You were completely out of it, and it wasn't a good look. What happened to state where you stand and standing on business? But this is what I mean. You put out so many products because you wanted to just keep breaking all these TikTok records, and you wanted to break all these sales records. But what do these sales records mean if the products are not matching what the demand and the hype is? And then ultimately, all this stuff has to get refunded when it's all said and done. So technically, it really isn't a 2 million sales day, because we need to deduct all of the people who ordered this body butter and whatever else, and we have to deduct the people who still haven't even received their orders yet. That's not good customer service. Like I said, what happened to the 72-hour turnaround? You're still talking about hopefully people can, still have stuff start shipping by next week. What? Are people going to get their stuff before Christmas? Is what I want to know. Because this isn't it, Stormy. This isn't it at all. But nonetheless, we tried to tell you guys what time it was. And like I said, it's not about, we're not trying to tear any businesses down. I'm about telling the truth and people having factual information so that they can make their own decisions. This isn't, a bash sesh or a name calling sesh. This is criticism. This is critical points that needed to be addressed. And that live told me nothing. Because you had to play Blue's Clues and scour around to try to get what the tea was. Instead, like I said, of going live on all your platforms, having a letter that could have been distributed on all of your social media platforms, could have been emailed to all of your customers that are signed up to the emails, could have been sent to text messages to all of your customers who are subscribed to you so that they are aware of what is going on. And too many people still do not know what's going on, who still do not have their orders and still are having issues with some of your products. And it's not a good look, Stormy. It isn't. So there's that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.